My name is Hunter.
My name is TJ.
And my name is Luke.
And this is Three Lads, One Cast.
Yeah,
Right.
boy. Back
Season
at
2.
it, man.
We're back, boysies.
And we got cams.
yeah. We've
Yeah.
changed it up a little bit and we have now cameras.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty exciting to be honest. I'm not
Check
gonna
it
lie.
out.
It is cool. It's a whole new level, eh? You kind of got to look away from that cam. Or you got to
Yeah.
It's a bright
not
ass
pay
light.
attention to it. Yeah, fuck. It's a big ring light.
So yeah, I don't know. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting to finally get our faces out there, I guess.
It is, yeah.
It has taken us some
Yeah.
time,
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
but it's going to be way better now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You can
I've
see
yeah.
our ugly mugs.
Pretty much.
put a
Alright.
face to it away.
So, obviously, as we always start off episodes, we'll go through how everyone's days were. Luke.
Spot on, mate.
Okay.
Basic Tuesday.
Nice.
You know how it goes.
How was work?
Normal day. Work.
How was on
yeah,
that
it was
roof?
alright. Average, actually.
Yeah.
Wind was cold, though. Not a
Yeah,
fan.
man. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, get to the end of the day, go to the gym, have a few beers. Exactly like
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah,
It is
Tuesday.
getting warmer too, though. That breeze is
Mm.
nice.
It's coming around.
Yeah, bro. We're walking back from Bearsies and we're like, shit. It's actually quite
Yeah,
warm.
it's nice, man.
It's actually
Yeah.
quite nice.
It's calm.
TJ, how was your day?
It was good, man. I've had my grandma down.
Nice.
She's in Nelson, but like, you know, in full-time work, it's a little bit hard to go and see her and shit. So when she's down, I try to make the most of it. Eh? So these past 3 days, I've just kind of swung by mum and dad's and just gone for a walk with her as well. But we went to the gym in the morning.
Okay, yes, we
Shoulders
did
back
actually.
and buys,
Yes, we
baby.
did. Yes.
I was going to say, do you go to the gym with your grandma?
Nah, yeah, she's let's get into that age, where she's like kind of struggling. Not like hugely. Like we went around the Hallswell sort of wetlands. Like it's a bit of a walk.
Yeah.
She did a good job, eh?
Yeah.
And but yeah, I found myself like I was walking with my mum and like we'll find ourselves like walking like 100 meters in front and we're like, oh shit, we gotta wait, like because like my
You
dad's like
sad
got her
guy.
arm, yeah, she's linked with my dad and he's just kind of like walking. It's so cute. But
God.
but yeah, no, it was a good day, man. And then back here, I had some beers obviously, and now we're back here.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
It's so hard not to look at this camera.
Trying not to break the fourth wall right now.
Yeah, man. I know, eh.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. How about you, Hunter?
Yeah, well, I mean, day off today, which is kind of nice actually. And yeah, obviously just woke up, went to the gym with TJ and George, and then
Yeah, it was good to have George in the workout, eh?
I actually went to the driving range because I was like, well,
Oh, did you end up doing that?
I did end up going
Oh,
to the driving
nice.
range, yeah. So
Nice.
Well, you and George.
no, just me, just
you?
just by
Just a little-
myself. Yep.
Yeah,
Did you have
little,
like headphones in? Or
Yep, I fucking
Yeah.
took my headphones.
That sounds actually like, let's say.
To be fair, I took the golf clubs from, Manu's golf clubs and Caleb's who are still here.
Yeah.
And God, they suck, bro. I
It'd be better to just rent them out.
I was like, oh yeah, I'll go for a hit around, like really loosen up like my shoulders and shit. And I could not hit a single ball in the air, bro. And I bought both.
Get frustrated.
Oh, swing no dick, mate.
I was like, I went there like all heavy minded. I was like, sweet as, I'm gonna come out of this, feeling nice and refreshed. And I came out of it fucked off because
Yeah.
I could not
That's
hit
true,
a single
yeah,
ball,
yeah.
bro.
Sounds like
Not
it could
hit a
be
single
peaceful,
ball.
but then
Bro, I couldn't
obviously,
believe it.
yeah.
I think I hit one, maybe two balls out of my 50
Ah.
balls.
What?
Yeah. And I was
Bro.
like, okay.
Not a good day.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to blame the equipment, but I am going to blame the equipment. It's the fucking equipment.
Just like,
You're on your
fully
Happy
snaps,
Gilmore
uh,
shit. eh?
Bro, fuck, bro. I couldn't believe it, But yeah, then had a beer with the boysies, and then now we're here. So
Yeah.
no complaints, really. No
Yeah.
complaints. Right, so we kind of went to our Instagram and asked, well, we thought we'd just do like Q&A, right?
Yeah, it's a nice way to get back into it, eh?
Didn't really get that many questions, which was kind of sad. That's fine. But we've all
Poor
kind of
performance
we've
from
all
the
kind of gone
audience.
to Dr. Google and
Yeah.
got a few questions. But I'll start off with some questions that we got from whoever answered our thing on Instagram. Who is going to be the most successful?
I don't know.
man. I don't know. I think you've said that you wanted to start your own hospo business. Make a You know, I think that's a fair, that's a fair assumption. I mean, are you gonna stick to roofing? Yeah, like.
I'd say so. The plan is to move overseas. Make some money over there.
And success is a weird one, isn't it? Like, you don't know. Like, it's hard to determine success, whether that's like life experience or whether it's in a financial sense. And I think so. Success. If we're speaking financially, if you're starting your own business, like obviously you're going to be more successful. But if you travel, that depends. Like if someone has life experience, like traveling the world, having so many stories and so many memories that they can share, then that's like a
there's so many different layers to being successful, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, I could like run this business, but it could just turn to shit, but I could just be known as the guy that owned a cafe or a restaurant.
Yeah.
But not the guy that...
We won't tell your idea because we don't want anyone to steal it.
No, obviously. But I feel like there's so many like different aspects of being successful. But I feel like we can all be successful in our own different ways.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I think success is what you make it.
Exactly.
Obviously, the first thought is if you're wealthy, you're successful. But, if you don't have family and all that jazz, it's not really...
It's a weird one as well. Because like, there's like a balance, I guess. Like, if you're financially successful, then I guess you have the money to go around the world. And then you create stories. Like, everyone's got stories to tell. Just because you have... put in the grind, like it doesn't mean you don't have stories, right?
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, bro. It is a weird one, but it's alright though. Okay, next question.
I like it.
Next question. Who's becoming a dad first?
I think we've had this
when
who's most likely to.
Who's most likely to, but
I can't remember what the answer
was. I thought it was you. Like, but I might be.
We all know why.
I think I got like that least answers or like the least most voted. So
which is weird because you have a misso.
Yeah, no. I think it was like more people thinking, this will be my mistake. Like if I have a misso, it's like it's planned. Some of the time it's planned, but I don't know. I think I'm not ready for kids, man, and I'll make sure.
This is who's becoming a dad first, TJ.
Just have an answer like.
Honestly,
yeah.
Probably Hunter.
Yeah, that was my.
I was gonna say I feel like
not just
Hunter would be the no offense at all. I just feel like Hunter would just be like the guy that would be like, okay, that's your decision. I'll go with it. I'll run with it. I'll be a part of its life. But I feel like you and I mean myself included. Like if I had a baby at this time, I'd be like, maybe consider abortion. We're
if you're
really young, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but.
No,
I can see you being a dad real quick.
That. I mean, I would probably say, to be honest, I'd probably just choose either you or Luke, because you've got a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Luke's a pest, so
I mean,
he's still waiting for a phone call.
Yeah, looking into my relationship, like the way that things are is that we're not playing. Like obviously, it's never like on the horizon. So like. I'm like, nah, but then obviously if it were to happen, it's not like something that I'll try and avoid, but if it happens, you're like, this is what life has hit me with, you gotta go with it, man.
It is what it is.
What it is. Yeah.
Alright, the next one. So on Instagram how there was all those little Miss something and all those little Mr. somethings. People what was most relatable.
This is good.
What was most relatable in their story? Someone asked, "What little Mister do you relate to the most?"
Oh wow!
Now I haven't really seen all of them, but
nah, neither.
Have you got one for yourself?
I don't. Nah, see, because Maddie did send me one that related to me. But currently, my phone is the camera right now, so I can't really check it. But I think it wasn't that great, to be honest.
Do you remember what it was?
No, I don't remember, and I think I'm just didn't remember it because I think it was quite. I mean, it was quite relatable, but it was quite bad. But
I
don't know.
It can be anything, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen many. They post it all the time. There's people that post it all the time, and I'm like, I just can't. There's nothing that's resonating.
Well, there's so many out there. There's so many out there, so it's like, well. I relate to this one and I relate to that one. But and I think I just relate to one. Luke did share one on a story.
Yeah, that was a UFC. That was like a UFC related page that posted it.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like, what was it? It was little Mister. What is that? How it goes?
Little Mister, yeah.
Little Mister. Legless before the first card or some shit. Legless before the main card, because everyone drinks on UFC Sundays. Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
yep,
That's
fair.
pretty related, yes.
Yeah,
Little Mister Dusty.
Pick that one.
Every UFC
I feel like Hunter, you would be like a little Mister shows up to work, Dusty.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
There's
probably
something
be
in
like
there.
a little Mister needs a bro to gym. I need someone to gym with.
Little Mister has a filthy mo, bro.
Oh yeah, but it's gone.
It's gone now. It is
Dang,
gone now.
yeah.
Alright. What can you live without and why?
Oh. Anyone else want to go first for this one?
Food.
Mm.
No, I'm just kidding. That's really a generic one.
yeah.
Family, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
bro.
It's just, I'd say, you've spent your whole life with your family, and then all of them are gone. It's like,
It's a deep one, yeah.
well,
I don't know what to do without my
no,
parents.
I wouldn't.
Fair.
I sort of feel lost, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
fair.
man. That's a great one.
Go on, you 2J.
Oh shit. When you try
I'll
and think,
go.
hey,
I'll
probably music.
Music,
Like music's a good one. I think that, it sets the mood. If you start your day off listening to upbeat music, I think that starts a chain. Yeah, I think it's real nicely like incorporated into like a morning routine and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
big time.
I would say that. Yeah, I would hate to become deaf, bro. But I know that all your ears do is deteriorate. And that's a fucking hard thing. But I remember I remembered when I went to like Dimension, and I remember coming out of that and freaking out because I was right at the front, like next to right in front of a speaker that's meant to throw music, like fucking 150 or like 100 meters behind, like away from me, and I came out of that just like by the end of it I was just hearing like real high pitched sounds. I wasn't hearing much of it. Yeah, and then I came out of it and everything sounded like I was underwater, and I was just like freaking out. I was like, my ears are doomed. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to hear again. And then people were like, no, I'm the same. I can't hear shit. And then because I like making music, I like listening to music, I was like, it's over. I'm gonna have to learn sign language. But I was on a different level. But I was just never felt it.
You know enough sign language.
It's like that nostalgia coming out of a school disco, and you just can't hear anything.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
What about you, Hunter?
Yeah, man.
Probably sport, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sport's pretty broad.
It's entertainment, yeah.
I mean, I love playing basketball, cricket, going to the gym,
Yeah.
Also love watching it as well.
Mm.
Just, it's kind of cool seeing all these successful but really talented players playing sport as well.
Yeah. That's
I think, it's entertainment. Yeah, like you said, it's entertainment, so it's kind of cool to...
Something to keep up with. It's
a lot
always
of-
progressing too.
Yeah, it's a big business, bro.
Yeah,
Sport is
man.
just a huge business, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, love it. I love it. This one's from your mate, Luke. Do you look at alcohol percentage or standard drink?
Oh shit!
Hey,
Straight up.
I want to hear from you guys first.
Standard drink, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative, isn't it? But
Yeah.
but I think I would look at how much I can get out of a single drink, so I don't have to go drinking several before I'm at that stage or at that level. So I'll probably look at that. I think obviously anything over 1.5 probably is something that I'll go for. Yeah, if if there's stuff that's 2 standard drinks, that's pretty crazy. But I don't know, percentage is something that I'll look at with spirits as opposed to if I was getting RTDs, definitely standard drinks.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
You?
I mean, I just feel I just look at percentage first. So say if I'm going into a bottle store, I'm like, okay, I'm going to choose a drink that has high percentage alcohol. That's what I'm looking for. And then like, okay, I mean, don't get me wrong. Once I bought the drink and I start drinking it, I look at how many standards it is. But if I'm going out to buy some drinks, it'll be the highest percentage. That's what I look at, not standard drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, people will obviously be like, oh yes, the higher the standard drink, the more it's going to get you pretty wasted. But I'm just like, nah, percentages all day. Always back the percentages, you know.
I feel like it definitely makes more sense to go off standards, but ever since I started drinking, I just go off percentages. I don't know
Really?
why. I don't know. I have no idea why. To be honest.
I just find that like, if it means like one standard drink, or like one drink is this many drinks, then that, like, if you're gonna finish all your box, then you know that you're gonna have like, you know,
that
like,
many.
Yeah, that many. Like,
I don't know. It's just something I've always done. Like,
weird.
Yeah. Until you know, she told me that it was gonna be smarter to go off standards. I was like, nah, I'm not having that.
I'm not believing it.
Percentage all the way, just for the sake of the argument.
I mean, it probably does make sense going for how many standard drinks is in. It's like one can.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't say it on the box. It just says what percentage it is on the box. Like bang smack there. You know,
if it says like 1.2 and then the whole box is like 1.2, that'd be crazy.
So I'm going for the highest percentage.
Yeah, oh, that's
fair. To be
honest,
all I drink is cider anyway, so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to some interesting questions now.
Dirty.
Oh, this one's not quite dirty, but this one's like, you have to actually think about it.
Okay.
Would you rather have no nose or no arms?
What?
Yes, bro. This is like,
what the fuck?
Bro, when I seen this on my computer, I was like,
Like, yeah, what's so important? Like, I feel like arms are of utmost importance.
Yeah, but then
I go with nose,
and that makes me
arms.
think like, wait, what's going on with the nose?
Yeah,
like, what?
Like,
Is there something I don't know?
Like, think about me with no nose, bro.
Voldemort.
Yeah, everybody looking like Voldemort, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so like, your actual facial appearance is kind of getting
Okay,
adjusted.
that makes sense. Yeah, I was just thinking of its like use.
Or you've got no arms.
I'm going with no nose.
I'm
bro.
going with no nose, bro. Straight up.
What are you gonna do without arms?
They say
Or
as
you got
well,
like that
though.
makeup nose on, you know.
I noticed about beer or like wine tasting that like your nose is what kind of like creates the palate. Like when you drink or maybe when you eat, but like I know that when you drink, like your scent is what also creates the taste. So or emphasizes the taste, and so like I mean, I don't enjoy, you know, beer or wine that much to be like, I'm going to sacrifice my arms for it because I'm going to drink it. I mean, I give it a straw. But like,
You're going to have to pick it up with your mouth.
Yeah. But I think it's better just to have, like, your taste buds still have, like, senses. So, like, I mean, I might as well just go no arms. I would look a bit weird, but prosthetics, baby.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Alright. But you said no nose, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I probably will go no nose as well, yes. Imagine not having any arms, bro.
Unless there's, like, some gangster ass, like, cyborg arms.
You'll be like the Winter Soldier V2.
Yeah, we
Two vibranium arms.
Have you ever walked in on your parents?
Not
No.
to my recollection.
And I'm glad.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
something
I was
want to
fucking
see.
hoping you boys would say yes.
Yeah, because you got a story.
Yeah, I remember
bro.
you telling me that you had.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I have. And it was...
That's great.
Yeah, say it all, bro. Everyone needs to
because
hear
like,
this.
back at like home, it was double story, and I was just downstairs. Must have just been on my phone or something. I would have been 12 probably.
That's still pretty
So you went on your
Pretty
phone,
old.
you're on your iPod.
iPod, yeah, that's the one. My old iPod Touch. So I was probably 12. Yeah, I was definitely 12.
Yeah.
And I'm like, walked upstairs. I'm like, I want to say like something to my parents. Or like, you know, just want to ask them a question. Yeah, as you do because of your parents.
Can I buy some Robux?
And I go up there, and next minute I open up the door and I look, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but
No, please.
I kind of...
Yeah, who was on top? That's all I want to know.
I kind of figured out what was going on, so I just get to downstairs. And my parents were like, Hunter, and I was like, nah, I'm not having a bar of this.
He's
I'm just
run
going to go
away
downstairs.
from home, mate.
They didn't talk about this to the next day, bro. They just left it till the next day.
Did they hit you with did you know what was happening?
yeah.
Bro. So I'm
I know
like,
full well, eh?
I'm literally like next day, mum's like dropping me off to school. And she's like, okay, Hunter, did you know what was happening when you walked upstairs last night? And I was like, yeah, kind of had a rough idea. And she's like, then gave me the whole sex chat. And I was like,
You're like, not before school, mum.
yeah, I want to listen to this before school. And I was like, I get what you fucking adults are up to nowadays. But
I can imagine.
So that was my experience, bro. It was interesting. I'm
Just,
glad it was dark in the room though. They didn't have any lights
Yeah.
on, but I knew what was going on. I was like,
you just show up to school like shook.
yeah.
And your teacher's just like, are you
Literally.
okay? Did your
Yeah.
parents hurt you? Yes.
But
Emotionally.
yeah, that was my one time that I walked in. And
Yeah. Damn.
I didn't walk.
I'm glad I didn't go through
I
that.
did not
eh?
walk into my parents' room willy nilly ever again, bro.
It's
You
fairness.
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes. Surely you've got some story for this. What's the worst thing you've ever been caught doing by your parents?
Oh.
And this can be, no, it doesn't have to be fucking sexual. It could be like drugs or whatever.
Oh, yeah, but I mean,
Mine
I
probably
don't really care.
mine probably was like, oh, I know you got a story.
Yeah.
But mine was probably it's just like I wasn't necessarily caught red-handed, but or like caught on the spot. But my parents like when my first time drinking, like my parents figured that one out pretty quick. And like I used to go around this mate's house a lot, and like he would invite like all the other lads, and like, well, you generally just play games all night, you know, the classic like youngster stuff, like you play games till late hours in the morning and go to sleep. But one time his mum was out and he was like, how about we have a drinks? And I was like, yeah, like obviously real stoked about it. Like I remember it was like science class, man, and the guy was like, yeah, we're gonna have drinks, and I was like, all right, and I was like figuring out lines to tell my mum. Yeah, but it wasn't hard to like get it past my parents because I usually go around there anyway.
Yeah.
But it was the fact that they also like let me have a Facebook account provided they know the password and they have access to it. So they didn't like religiously look through it.
Yeah.
But I think I might have shown up a little bit different, like as in like maybe just that hangover type of like look where I just look tired, or like, which is, you know, standard if you're coming home like playing games all night. But then I think maybe it was just a bit different. But they were like, so they looked through the messages, and my mates like saying like, oh, did your parents find out? I was like, nah, all good. And then and then they like one night they were just like, do you have something to tell us? Like, and I was just like, why would you say that?
No.
Like, yeah. I was like, nah. And and then they were like, oh, okay, like you didn't consume alcohol. And like, I was like, no. And then I had to like own up to it all, but. Like, it was like, yeah, they just kind of just said, like, you just got to tell us, man. Like, don't go and hide it. So, yeah, ever since then, I told everyone, like, told my parents,
Yeah, fair enough. You should tell your parents everything, bro.
Yeah,
it's the better option, I guess.
What's your one, Hunter?
Nah, have you got one?
Well, I want you to go first.
No.
I feel like, at least you got a better one. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know what his is.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Is it the one where you spend heaps of money on your parents' account or something?
Okay, well,
Oh, there's another one?
Okay. Whoa.
Well, you're going to tell the story now, brother.
Yeah, all right.
Whoa.
2 stories from Hunter.
No, I want Luke to go first then before I tell these 2 stories.
Okay, so you're telling both?
Yeah, I'll tell both.
I'll go first.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, that actually took a bit of time for my mum to find out what happened, I'm pretty sure. But one night, we went around to a mate's place. Went around to Ollie's house, and we were drinking in his garage. We were like young. And this was the night I decided to mix a lot of different alcohol. I think I was having beer, bourbon and coke, cider. You know, it's like the scrumpies.
Oh yeah.
I can
Yeah.
never drink that again after that.
Bro.
And Spates and God, you name it, I was drinking it.
Wow.
We were all just mixing. And we thought it was a great idea to get on this public bus, right? Like get on this fucking, I think it was the 100. We got on the 100 because it goes right to Maryvale or whatever. We're like, yeah, let's go to this party, like in Maryvale, like got a couple of people we know there, so like sweet as. And I didn't feel too bad until the second I stepped on that bus.
Yeah.
And we went and sat right at the back of the bus, right? And I was sort of sitting there, we were all yarning. Well, they were yarning, and I was sort of just like internalising a really complicated situation. And I was sort of sitting there, like, my arms sort of crossed, like, dozing. And I just felt this sickness, and I was like,
bro.
oh no, I'm going to throw up. And I was like, stop the bus. Like, I was like, press the button, I need to get off. And they're like, no, we're nearly there. Like, we're nearly there. I was like, oh, okay, well, we're all fucked now. Put my hands over my mouth to stop myself from vomiting, but it got through the gaps in my fingers. And it just literally sprayed. Like,
just
pretty much a
burst it.
projectile vomit, but because of the pressure on my mouth. Right?
Yeah.
So it just went everywhere, and all the boys were like, oh shit, and I was sitting there like, I looked like a newborn baby. It just been like, just vomiting. Like, it was terrible, man.
Right.
Anyway, it was all over me, all over the bus, and we were like, fuck, all right, let's get off before the driver notices. Sure, we did, but we managed to get off. And we walked to the Macca's, and I think I had a jacket in my bag, but I didn't have a spare change of shorts, and I was like head to toe in vomit pretty much. In my own upchuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, what do we do? We're trying to get into we're about to go to this party around the corner. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't walk in wearing vomit covered clothes. So I took my shorts off, just in my undies, put the jacket on, like took my t-shirt off, put the jacket on. And we went to this party and I was wearing no fucking pants. Like, walked in, was just wearing my undies. Like,
Oh, jeez.
surely enough, we weren't in there for long. He got kicked out or whatever. And then my birthday rolled around eventually. I can't remember how long it was in between the two periods. But one of my mates posted it on my Facebook, like, as a happy birthday post.
Oh,
No.
And my mum messages the bloke and she's like, fucking remove this, like, get rid of this and shit. Like.
bro.
And he's coming up to me like, oh, like, I don't want your mum to hate me, like, I'm sacking it and shit.
Dude.
Bro.
I always...
It's the funniest thing, like, that was obviously a long time before she
Yeah.
found out, but the fact that she found out what happened, I was just
Bro,
like,
that's-
yeah, covered in vomit, man.
Birthdays are the scariest
Bro.
things to roll around, bro. You don't know what photos people have. And you're just like, I don't want to be like, I don't want people to post me just like cocking it on the floor.
Facebook birthdays were dangerous. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, my
Yeah.
21st coming up, I'm like, God knows what's going to show up on that fucking
Yeah,
slideshow.
people will
brother.
be saving it up.
It's like one thing I want to avoid at all costs, but I know I'm going to have to
Yeah,
live
bro.
through it.
Alright, I'm so prepared for these. Bro.
Well, we'll start with the money one first.
Yeah, go on.
So, God, it's so bad. It's so bad. I
fucking
can't believe I
hilarious.
did this.
You're one of those kids,
I
eh?
cannot believe I did this. I thought you would. Nah, yeah.
Nah, I've heard about
Don't
another.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you've heard about another one. Alright, so,
Yeah, you're definitely telling that.
so I've like had my iPod Touch. I've always wanted it. I got it for Christmas and I was stoked. Probably had it for about 6-8 months maybe. And I've figured out, so when you buy things online and you put that security code at the back of like your card, like your debit card or your credit card, I've figured out how it works.
Oh.
So I've taken Mum's credit card
Oh.
and take Mum's credit card, put it onto my iPod Touch, fucking bought a few things. Mum's like, what's all the stuff coming out?
A few things.
No, but just hold on. I bought a few things. Mum's like, what's all the
Did it
stuff
stop
coming
there?
out? I'm like, oh, no, I don't know what it is, Like, your credit card must be like on your phone or something, blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay.
Spinning the yarn.
Spinning a yarn, but she managed to believe it.
Wow.
I then managed to buy $1,000 worth of shit off my mum's credit card. And when I say shit, I mean Clash of Clans gems, bro. What?
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Yeah. And it just
Worth it.
Yeah, was it?
Worth it, yeah.
Yeah, was it
No,
worth it for
rats,
the ass
bro.
whipping you got given?
bro. And they obviously clicked on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'd been using their credit card because, I mean, you don't just see $1,000 fucking whip out of someone's
Oh, yeah.
credit card just like that.
For Clash of Clans. Dude.
I didn't get smacked. I'm not going to say I got smacked on the ass, but fuck, bro. I got given a new one from my parents, bro. Just been like, you fucking stole money from us. They even fucking brought in like, oh, we could take you to the police, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you won't take your own fucking child to the police.
Ah,
And then obviously,
Fucking hell.
I realised deep down that I really, really fucked up, and obviously got my iPod Touch taken off me, which I've always wanted, and I fucking got it taken off me. And yeah, so I was
Push the limits,
probably about 10, 10, 11, so I was like young. But yeah, spending $1,000 on a fucking game from your parents
$1,000, bro.
is pretty bad. But look,
Wow.
we learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's probably a mistake that I'll never ever do again, obviously. But
You still spend an excessive amount on shit.
yeah, I mean, $1,000, bro, $1,000, bro. Oh,
yeah.
Look, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, to you.
And God, and I was like,
Wow.
I was like that 10-year-old, 10, 11-year-old that would like ran away from home because he fucking didn't want to be by his parents, blah blah blah.
Oh,
I fucking sucked, boys.
Snotty
I
little
sucked.
iPad kids.
Oh, he ran away.
I sucked, bro. I
Oh,
ran away for like 6 hours. Like,
Yeah.
came back home because I was like, well, I can't really be out here all night.
Yeah, just like, where am I going to sleep?
I'm kind of hungry.
So, yeah, look, that happened, but we move on from that.
Yeah.
Now, this story, I wouldn't say
Later on in life.
I wouldn't say it's recently. It was probably
Yeah. 3 years ago?
3, 4 years ago.
Well, I don't know what
It was like year 13. We were like year 13. You know what it is. New old lady. Okay, I'll just explain it.
I'm lost here.
So obviously, it's what like our parents have like called, probably what our parents have called us doing. Dad, okay, so we had a piss up at mum and dad's house. Had like everyone from, like all my mates from school.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I just clicked.
Yeah,
Just
all my mates from school. We invited quite a few people actually, like you know,
Yeah.
from other schools, and yeah, mum and dad were obviously fine with it. They loved it actually.
Yeah.
But I'm like in my room with some girl, and we're kind of getting down and dirty. Next minute, door just opens, bro. No knock, no nothing, bro. Door just opens. Dad has just witnessed me, you know,
Getting the
getting it on
Gluck,
with
gluck.
this girl, and is like giving me the look like.
I
I just look behind me. I'm so. I just stop everything. I'm like, nah. I'm freaking out, bro. I'm freaking out. Bro, I was like, this is the first time I've ever been walked in on this sort of shit. I'm freaking out. I'm like, fuck, hey, you go, you leave my room first, and then I'll follow you. Like,
That definitely seems more
bro.
sus.
Oh, bro. And then I fucking then walked out of the room, and I was like, Dad, I was like, sup? And he turns to me, he's like, well, at least I now know you're not gay. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, Dad, just, I know that you're trying to be funny now, but like, I'm out here like with face red as, embarrassed,
yeah,
bro.
Bro, he got you back for walking in on him all those years.
I'm just like embarrassed, just like,
He knew it was happening. He just wanted to get.
and I'm just like, oh, I just didn't really know what to say. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, and then, look, just, shit happens, really. Shit happens. But yeah, that is my.
That's
my
a great
That's
story.
great
my
story,
two
right,
stories
yeah.
of
You
yeah.
being a dickhead.
Yeah, pretty much, bro, pretty much. But yeah. Now, have you two got any questions? Because we're now 34 minutes in.
No, I mean Google isn't really tuning out any great ones, eh?
My mate did have a good question.
Yes.
I hope it's not the one you were.
No. Nah, this from my mate Sean. He said like, what's your best like alcohol / drug story? Like, what's the best story you got there? Now, this
Oh,
may
I
be
thought you were going to tell one. Are you gonna
Oh,
tell
I was gonna. This may be a little bit, like this could probably add like depending on the stories, could add an extra like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I
on.
mean,
we could make it like a
could just-
drunk stories podcast.
Next. Yeah, okay, I
that
like
could
that.
be a good idea.
I like that.
Let us know.
Yes. Yes.
Right in the
Yes.
camera. Let us know
yes.
if that's something you're interested in.
But
But, yeah.
No, I like that.
I think
like
that could be. There's probably like if I brainstorm a good week, I could probably come up with a few.
Yeah.
Like there might be like super outrageous because I'm.
I
Not
just
a crazy
reckon most
person,
of
but-
mine would be super marginal.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
hey, happens. What can you do, huh?
Yeah.
What can you do?
I mean,
nah.
if viewers want to share their stories anonymously, we won't obviously disclose it. If they want to share their stories, then we'll just laugh about theirs.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, we won't disclose it.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
will we?
Or will we?
Put it on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
But
I
if you
mean-
want to give us a drunk story, please, just
Yeah,
let us
man.
know, and we'll definitely share it.
I'm keen. Yeah,
Anonymously,
it'll be an
obviously.
interesting one. It'll be a lot of laughs, I reckon.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right,
should we sign off?
shall we sign off?
That's
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Ciao.